For the past 7 years, I've been trying to answer a question that I get asked all the time. Why is AIM so special? What have they taught you? There are a few things that go into answering this question. Sure, every single teacher, administrator, and staff member is incredible. Well, let's pause there. I'm not just saying that as a, oh sure, yeah, they're good. I wholeheartedly believe that today without them, I would not be where I am today, and I would like to thank a few individuals that have gotten me to this point. Let's start from the beginning. Mr. Martin. There are a few students in my class who are fortunate to have you. One of my favorite memories from my time here was in 6th grade, right after Christmas time. There was a Christmas tree on the side of the road in Mannion that was trash, and typical Mr. Martin decided it would be a great idea to bring it into the classroom and make it a decoration for the room. Let's just say it was a terrible idea. It got pretty messy. For anyone in this room who has had Mr. Martin as a teacher or knows him as a colleague, this does not surprise you. But seriously, Mr. Martin, your ability to teach not just me, but every one of your students how to think so far out of the box has gotten me much further than just a middle school English class. Thank you. Ms. Klein, where are you? The dozens of activities and projects that I've done in your biology class, and then this year in global science, has taught me that science isn't just about chemicals, body parts, and, well, complex words. It can be just about anything in the world. Thank you for opening up my eyes to what science really is. Thank you. Mr. Courage. I'm not sure if other students have seen this, but there's more to you than just your good looks, your humor, and the only thing your job entails, yelling at girls for wearing yoga pants. And I've learned so much from you over these past 4 years, and it mainly has been from watching the way that you approach solving problems. You're just like me, always wanting to do minimal work to get to the finish line. Thank you. Mr. Korf. Where's Mr. Korf? Mr. Korf, congrats. It is official. You have given more homework than any other teacher in history. Aside from that, you have challenged me to do things out of my comfort zone. And I'm now realizing that if I slow down, put some time into whatever the task is in front of me, the outcome will be amazing. 2 years ago, you and I had a conversation that has changed my life and put a lot of perspective on my day-to-day activity. You taught me that even if I want to do as much as possible, I can't fit 26 hours worth of activities into a 24-hour day. Thank you. Mr. Dunn. My classmates and I can all agree that sometimes you're the best person in the world, and sometimes, let's just say, we would try as hard as possible to avoid you during this whole college process. It has been a long journey, and I don't think I'd be this confident and this excited about where I'm going next year if it wasn't for you. Besides talking about college visits, applications, and decisions, you and I became very close for the past few years. Because of you, I've been able to not just follow sports and business, but rather the most niche parts of government, or even the newest inventions that will do absolutely nothing for me in life. Thank you. Ms. Kubanich, finally, you got engaged. This whole time, I really thought that you and Mr. Courage were dating. I've said it many times, but you are the hardest working person I know. You've been there for me every single day for the past 4 years. Think about that. September will come around, and you won't have me or any of my classmates at school. You're welcome. You taught me that there are endless ways to approach and tackle literature. And not going to lie, I like reading now, just not Shakespeare. We've shared a lot of awesome memories over the past few years, and I know that I can call you, or even just hit you up on Instagram now that I'm an alumni, and just catch up. Thank you. Mr. Herman. Thanks. All right, moving on. Seriously, this is a hard one. Mr. Herman, you are one of the greatest people in the world. I mean it. There's not much more sucking up I can do. I really mean what I just said. You are the greatest one of the greatest people in the world. Or as us millennials call someone like you, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. My friends that are here today that don't go to AIM don't understand why I'm so close to my principal. And my classmates and I became very close via this past year during senior seminar. As my principal, teacher, friend, and mentor, we have had many conversations about just about everything. Over the past 7 years, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be at AIM anymore, I wouldn't be going to the college of my dreams, and I wouldn't have accomplished all that I have. Last week, I received a personal letter from you that meant the world to me. You told me in that letter that you feel responsible for all of my successes and all of my failures. I'd like to make a promise to you that during the next chapter in my life, there will be more successes than failures. And the successes you will be proud to be responsible for. Thank you. Now, this last person is someone who's not getting enough credit. She does a lot of work for the school. Miss Deb. Now, real quick, I'm going to be honest with you and just straightforward. I did decide to park in the front lot today, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you for running the school, making sure that we stay at least a little bit safe, and that every kid and faculty member is safe. Thank you. Sorry, that wasn't the last one. This is Blair Miss Roberts. I can never say it enough, but thank you. Something that you should know is that even before enrolling at AIM, Mrs. Blair and I did not get along. Well, that's because she's a Steelers fan. Mrs. Blair and Miss Roberts had a very, me and Miss Roberts and Mrs. Blair had a very close relationship. You guys are my inspirations. You both are true entrepreneurs. You both have found a problem, came together, and solved the problem by starting the greatest school in the country for students with learning disabilities. Thank you for supporting me and guiding me through every single obstacle I faced, and I know that that you guys will continue to help me for the rest of my life. My classmates and I cannot thank you enough for finding this place that we can call home. Thank you. So let's go back to what I was talking about before. As you can see, I've had some very close relationships with my teachers over the years, and it is those teachers that have educated me and has made AIM so special for me. Our time here has been filled with learning, overcoming fear, finding our passions, traveling, challenges, and a lot more. But most importantly, and I did not take this from their speeches, AIM has taught us how to be resourceful. Before coming to AIM, I was a kid that wasn't so confident. I refused to read out loud, I gave up right away, and almost every night, I would cry myself to sleep with my parents trying to tell me it would be okay, although I never believed them. It's crazy how just 7 years and a lot of money can make such a huge difference. Seriously though, AIM has given me the tools to be successful as not just a student, but as a friend, a person in society, and most important to me, an entrepreneur. If you told me, or anyone who knew me going into 6th grade, that I would publish a book, launch a business, start a nonprofit, speak around the world, and get accepted to Babson College, the response would definitely start with a very long obnoxious laugh. When talking to many of my classmates, we would agree that AIM has taught us how to be resourceful. My favorite example is my good friend Kyle Peters. Kyle came to AIM in the middle of freshman year, knowing no one, being scared to read and write, and not being sure of what his passion was. He is now an unbelievable filmmaker and photographer, an incredible actor, and a better dresser than anyone in this room. Well, besides Mr. Cole. Kyle got here by connecting with the right people, introducing himself to the right experience, and embracing success and failures equally. I'm sure Kyle would like to thank Mr. Rosenstein, Mrs. Bowles, Ms. Yoshida, and of course, Ted Baker. This is the part where I have to thank the people that have gotten me here, my parents. My classmates and I always talk about how lucky we are to have this once-in-a-lifetime education, and if it wasn't for our parents, none of this would be possible. Mom and Dad, thank you for pushing me to go out of my comfort zone and try a different approach to school. Thank you for trusting me and allowing me to accomplish anything that I put my mind to, even if you didn't think it was the best idea. And thank you for the endless love and support for the past 18 years. I'll potentially think about calling you guys when I'm at Boston next year. And to the rest of my family and friends, thank you for being by my side always. I know how annoying my Facebook post may be, but thanks for supporting me in every way possible. So to answer the question that I'm always asked, AIM is special because it is a place where we feel safe, a place where we can accomplish anything, a place where no idea is too big. At AIM, we have learned what it takes to be successful in the real world. So I would like to thank everyone for coming today to celebrate this milestone. Thank you to my classmates for an amazing time here. Thank you for making me realize that no pants are too bright and that I should never be embarrassed to be myself. This day is finally here. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Our next senior speaker